17 hours. That's how long it takes to fly from Columbus, Ohio to Narita, Japan, when you make 3 stops along the way. 17 long hours stuck on a plane with a bunch of losers. Not exactly the experience Nori had envisioned when she signed up for a summer abroad. This was the first time SAS, Students Across the 7 Seas, had sent students to the Global Outreach Program, and from what Nori had seen, it might well be the last. Outreach students were supposed to spend this term in Japan, learning the leadership skills necessary to combat global challenges. If her traveling companions were the leaders of the next generation, the world was in trouble. There were 6 in her group. Nori, 1 other girl, and 4 completely dorky boys. Not dorky looking necessarily. The tall blonde from New York and the football captain from Atlanta were actually kinda cute. But looks don't count much when you're throwing food or trying to slap the backs of one another's heads. She shook the remnants of trail mix from her long, straight black hair and shot a glare at the boy in the window seat. He just grinned and flipped a peanut past her face at the guy seated in the aisle. The flight attendant had to ask them to settle down. Nori was so embarrassed. She wanted to rip the Global Outreach logo from her blazer and crawl under the seat. Touchdown in Tokyo didn't come nearly soon enough. The moment she got off the plane, Nori shrugged out of her blazer, stuffed it into her backpack, and lost herself in the crowd at the passport checkpoint. Her freedom was short-lived, however. Their escort herded the group back together, and she was stuck with them once more. At the baggage claim area, Nori perched on one of the padded chairs and watched the other students gather around the carousel. The guys were all showing off for the other girl, Amberly Bryson, and she was eating it up, giggling and fingering her blonde curls. Nori shuddered and looked down at the single entry in her travel journal. The Tokyo Narita Airport is very clean. She didn't have the stomach to write anything more. Nori, come get in the picture! Amberly waved like she was bringing in a plane. She arranged the dork squad in front of the sign written in kanji characters that probably said something like, "Foolish Americans may stand here for photographs." Nori shook her head. No way. Come on, Nori, Amberly persisted. It will be a memory. That's what I'm afraid of. The carousel lurched into motion before Amberly could say anything further. The guys drifted from their appointed positions, eyes fixed on the suitcases dropping from the chute. Amberly's smile faltered, but that didn't stop her from joining them. Grab mine if you see it, she said. Blue floral with a big pink bow on the handle. Nori rolled her eyes. Why am I not surprised?